Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for this video because I am doing a humongous haul video. These are some of the fragrances that I have acquired over the last couple of months that I've been away. So there are a ton. I think I'm going to split this up into two videos. If I can't get everything into one video, I'll start with my niche fragrances and then I have a pile of designer fragrances / fragrances that you can find at Sephora. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely did a little damage. When it comes to my niche collection, it's definitely growing and I went a little crazy over the last couple of months. There are some PR products here, but there's also a ton of fragrances that I purchased myself just because I really wanted them. Some of them I've had them in my wish list for the longest time. Lamar by Kajal Parfums. This house has intrigued me so much. Okay, I am so excited to get into their fragrances. I want to try more and more and more. Lamar is my first introduction to the house and I am so in love with it. Oh, I wore this a ton when I first got it. I wore it to a couple of different places, like outings with the husband. I went to events during the summertime and it was a vibe. This is a sexy, fruity fragrance. Like, oh, it's intoxicating. It is enveloping. It smells super kind of tropical yet warm and spicy. It's so gorgeous. So this fragrance is composed of a ton of juicy kind of tropical fruity notes like pineapple. There's apples in here, but in the mid there's also some of my favorite floral notes, which is Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose. It's just a perfect combination of the two, and the bottle very eye-catching. Okay, can we get a glimpse of this all gold bottle? I just love, oh my God, I just love how everything is so well blended. It's so smooth. It's warm in the dry down. There's amber, there's vanilla, there is musk in here. And I feel like this smells so grown, so sophisticated. It's a fruity scent like no other. Like, it's not bubblegummy sweet, but there is sweet elements to this, and I definitely think that it comes for those floral notes in conjunction with the delicious fruity tones. Like, this is definitely a delicious scent. Honestly, it's so good. I think that this is a spicy, fruity, floral, warm, and very intoxicating. That's how I will describe this scent. Now, it's marketed as unisex, and I can definitely see a man pulling this off, but I do feel like it comes off slightly more sweet. Oh, the opening, you're going to get that burst of apple, and it's like a green, juicy apple. And then instantly, this pineapple hits you in the face. And as it dries down, you get the floral notes. And oh my God, they are spicy. They are warm, a little sweet, a little wet. And then the vanilla. I mean, this takes you on a roller coaster ride. If you haven't tried Lamar, I highly recommend. Listen, this was like literally just, I went on a whim. I saw a TikTok video and instantly went and purchased it. Like, stopped the video, went on the website, ordered it, and got it 2 days later. Like, it was some fast shipping, let me tell you that. And as soon as I got it, I recorded my reaction. The video took off. The video took off on TikTok. I'm so glad that I have it. This is from Rosendo Mateu, number 5, Floral Umber Sensual Musk. I love this one. I love this one. Let me just say, some people get this rubbery gasoline scent from this. I've heard. I don't get that at all. This is sexy in a bottle. Oh, it's sensual, it's sexy, it's intoxicating, date night worthy. You don't need to overspray. There's this beautiful sweetness to this fragrance. The clean white musk. I am obsessed. Ultimately, what I get on my skin with this fragrance is a lot of spice. I definitely get floral notes in here, and then it dries down to this very warm, white musk floral scent. That is what I get on my skin. It is just very intoxicating, very unique, and it smells lavish to me. It really does. It smells super lavish, and this is the kind of DNA that I can layer with other fragrances, like a cherry fragrance or a more creamy white floral fragrance, and it's gonna go with this scent because it's not overly done on one thing or the other. It's just blended so well. It smells like silk on the skin to me, and I just love it. It smells sensual. It smells like sensual skin. It gives you that provocative vibe, and I love this one. I really, really do love this one. I don't need to overspray. I do find that it's quite potent and lasts really well on me. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed, and definitely another house that I really want to try other fragrances from. So if you have more from this house, definitely let me know in the comment section which one I should check out, because I'm obsessed with this one. I have worn it quite a few times, and it's just beautiful. And I love this style of bottle, this very like minimalistic chic kind of bottle with the plaque in the front, the juice, you can see my vibe all the way. I love this scent. So the next fragrance, I have been hearing about this scent on TikTok and on Instagram for ages now, okay? I really didn't want to bite the bullet, and one day I just did. I got myself a sample and instantly ordered a full-size bottle after smelling the sample. Now that I have it, I do have my pros and cons with this fragrance, and I will explain it to you guys in a bit. If you want a full review on any of the scents that I'm talking about, because I'm kind of running through them really quickly, let me know in the comment section and I'll definitely do that for you guys. This is Escapad Gourmand from Maison Mataha. The bottle, yes, 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 all day. I love this bottle. It is luxurious. Not only does it look luxurious, it feels. There's a lot of weight to this bottle and the cap. I am really, really impressed with the presentation. This is an extrait de parfum, concentration. Now let's talk about this scent. This is for the true gourmand lovers, okay? This is vanilla. Like, you get a big hit of authentic vanilla. You get sugar, pure sugar. And to me, it's more like a brown sugar, if you will. You get this like almost caramelly dry down. It's very creamy. It's luscious. It's sweet. It is sweet. I'm emphasizing on that. And it just smells very, very gourmand. Like, think of like Lyra and Italica, very gourmand, okay? There's no denying this is a gourmand scent. And to me, even though it's sweet, it's completely unisex because it doesn't smell super feminine. It just smells like a true gourmand scent. It is deep, it is luscious, and it's delicious. It really makes your mouth water. This fragrance, I personally love it to layer. I do think that it's beautiful, but I don't see a ton of complexity in the dry down. You do have a little bit of a roller coaster ride when it starts to dry down just after the initial spray, but then when it dries down, it's pretty linear in my opinion, and there's not a ton of complexity, but it's just a very pleasing DNA. It's delicious. It's too delicious to not enjoy if you love true gourmand fragrances, right? My only issue with this one is now that I've had it for a little bit, it's not that long lasting, and that is very surprising because the notes in here are heavy. They're potent. They're supposed to last. So I think I just need to let my juice macerate a little bit and then get back to it, and it's gonna work the way that I want it to work. I really think that's the only issue, because I just don't see how this would last on me based off of the notes and everything. But I have worn it. I do have a little bit of a dent already. Overall, I do get the hype. If you are a gourmand lover, I definitely love the DNA, the profile of this fragrance. It smells absolutely delicious, like super delicious. And another fragrance that you can literally layer with anything because it will just add that creaminess, that sweetness, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So for the month of September, Labo tends to sell their city exclusives to everyone. You can get these in stores and on their website. So I definitely took advantage and picked up a scent that I was eyeing. And I also ended up getting another scent with that one. I know I'm crazy, but there was a scent that I had on my list for the longest time. And honestly, I don't know if I love it as much as I thought I did. So for the city exclusive scent, I ended up getting Vanille 44, and this one is supposed to be the one that you can pick up in Paris. It's supposed to represent the city of Paris. I got mine from the website directly, and I know they packaged it here in Toronto. It says right there. And this scent is not your typical vanilla. Let me just tell you that. If you are expecting a sweet gourmand vanilla, you're not getting that. You are absolutely not getting that type of vanilla. This is more of a fresh, aromatic sort of vanilla. It's sort of green and herbally, very light and airy. It's almost like a skin scent. Clean, fresh. The vanilla in here is very cloud-like. It's super soft and like lightweight, and it's not really that sweet. Honestly, it's not like a sweet scent. When you think of vanilla, automatically you think of sweet fragrances. This is not at all that. It is, like I said, very herbally. I get a very green aspect to this fragrance that is almost tea-like. It's very fresh, cloud-like fluffiness that I get from this fragrance. And all in all, this is a very casual scent. It's very light. It's a scent that you can wear pretty much any time of the year, any time of the day. I do feel like for the summer and spring, it will shine a little bit better than for the cold weather, especially here in Canada. I like it. I really do like it, especially when I wear it on my skin. It smells still very elegant and put together, and it definitely has that Le Labo vibe to the fragrance. Like Le Labo just has this vibe to their fragrances, almost like a clean white musk. That's what I equate to Le Labo fragrances. This definitely has it. I'm glad that I have it in my collection, but I do feel like out of all of the city exclusives, there were more on there that I probably would have liked a little bit better, and I should have just bought the sample set, sampled it, and then got my full-size bottle. That would have been the smartest choice, or even just go to the store and smell it in person. But I got too excited, and you know, when it's vanilla, I want vanilla. But I'm so glad that I do have it in my collection, and honey, she's gonna be worn. Okay, she's gonna be worn because she was a pretty penny, and I ended up getting the 50 ml and just put my name on the bottle. The other fragrance that I got from Le Labo is one that I'm very much on the fence. I remember sampling a fragrance from Le Labo and really loving it, and I thought it was this one, and now I'm not sure if it is this one. And I had it on my list for a long time, top of my list. This is Thé Noir This is Thé Noir 29, and for me, I don't know, this is another fragrance that I probably might have to get a little used to. It smells very elegant. I'll just say that, okay? It does smell quite elegant. I forget the notes in this fragrance. I'm just gonna give you guys the vibe of this one, and I got it pretty much the same time as I got Vanille 44. Okay, I like it. I do like it. Now that I'm smelling it, I do like it. It has this very like elegant, feminine, not feminine, but just like a rich kind of old money type of vibe to this fragrance. It's again one of those very fresh, clean white musky scents, but there is this very creamy woody dry down in this fragrance that I'm getting, maybe a little bit of smokiness. It's completely unisex, okay? Male or female can definitely pull this off. Completely unisex. It's a vibe. I mean, it's a vibe. It's a little bit put together. I definitely see people that are dressed up wearing this fragrance as opposed to a casual. Like if I'm in sweats, I'm most likely not going to be wearing Thé Noir. This is definitely a nice dress, or even a blazer jeans combo, blazer trouser combo that I would do. Maybe like a satin skirt and an oversized sweater with some boots. That's the vibe that I get with Thé Noir. You could definitely pull this off for evenings. This is really unisex, okay? So men, I think on a man, I like this more than on a woman. I'm gonna be completely honest. My husband has worn this, and on him, I prefer. It just smells more chic, you know what I mean? And on me, I like it, but I'm not obsessed with it right now. And I think it's because I'm having a very gourmand moment, okay? When it comes to fragrances, I have my moments. There are moments where I'm just like, I want all the florals in the world. And right now, I'm having that gourmand moment. I want the sweet fragrances that envelop me, that smell cozy. And this one, it's not gourmand. So the next fragrance that I have is one that was literally love at first sniff. From the moment that I sampled this fragrance, I knew that I had to have it in my collection. If you love fragrances like Baccarat Rouge 540, you are going to love this one. It's a fragrance that it's really not about the notes. It's all about the vibe and the feeling that it evokes. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is Tamine Pathiala. This fragrance is gorgeous, guys. First of all, the house of Thameen, I am so intrigued by them. I want to smell everything because quality is impeccable. This bottle is so eye-catching and beautiful, and this fragrance really stole my heart. It's one of those fragrances that can easily be a signature scent 100%, and it smells just so good on the skin. Like it's classic. That DNA is just beautiful. Let's just smell it for a sec. Oh yeah, it opens up very citrusy, but not sharp. But there is citrusy tones in here, but it's very airy and cloud-like. You almost get this Baccarat Rouge vibe in the opening. There's aldehydes in here also. You get this beautiful cloud of floral tones, some sort of rose in here that is just so fluffy and airy and light, and then it dries down to this beautiful sweetness that is just so magical. Oh, every time I smell this, I just instantly close my eyes, and it becomes a little warmer after the dry down, but it is absolutely captivating. It's a scent that is blended to perfection. You can't pinpoint every single note in here, but you definitely will get the floral tone. You get rose in here for sure, and you will get this like fluffy, airy, cloud-like vibe of this fragrance. And then in the dry down, it's warm, an ambery warmness from this fragrance. And it's just beautiful. It's not vanillic or anything like that. It's an amber scent with floral notes in here, and it's just beautiful. It smells just pleasant. Like this is a scent that anyone can put on and you smell good. You smell good, you smell chic, it smells inviting, and it smells expensive. It's a beautiful scent. It has that DNA that like most people will absolutely love. It's very hard to smell this kind of DNA and be like, what is that smell? It's very crowd pleasing, but done in a more elevated way where it doesn't smell like everything else. Oh, this one, stunning. I could wear this all day long, every day for a good month straight without thinking about any other fragrance because it's just that good. It puts a smile on my face. It makes me feel elegant, chic, and put together. So if you like those kind of fragrances that just smell so good, like it smells like a good fragrance, very long lasting, sits beautifully on the skin, and the sillage for the first couple of hours is great. So check this one out if you haven't already, and you can get a sample from this one and the full-size bottle on Twisted Lily. You can use my code Karina10 to get 10% off. And yeah, like I would highly recommend this one. Again, I want to try more from the brand, and I will come back to let you guys know which other fragrances you need to try. So the next fragrance was highly anticipated because the original is very well loved, not just by me, by many. Okay, I love the original of this fragrance. I wear it so much during the summertime. My bottle is halfway done. It just is a celebration in a bottle. It puts a smile on my face. It smells fun, laid back, and just like uplifting. And then they came out with the Extrait the Parfum version, which is BDK's Soir. I'm so happy that I have this one in my collection. The bottle, of course, completely different from the original one. We have this beautiful dark, almost blue-green bottle with black accents. I really like how they did that. Now for me, what I wanted from the extrait version was a fall and winter version of Soir. Something warmer, something with a little bit more depth that would shine through during the colder months. And guess what, guys? Guess what? That is exactly what I got. Oh my goodness. This is Soir. The DNA is there. The original DNA is definitely there. That celebration in a bottle. But it's deeper. It's warmer. It's even cozier, okay? It's like Soir, the original, is more of a cold fragrance, while this one is warm. Okay, that's the difference that I can kind of explain to you guys. It's just beautiful. There is peach in here. There's mandarin. I believe there's pepper in here in the opening. There's cacao. Oh my God. There is cashmere on. I think there's vanilla in here. It's so beautiful. Like if you like the original one and you just wanted a more deeper version of that, warmer, really like a lot of depth, that's what they did with this one. They didn't remove the original DNA from this one at all. They just added to it and made it more appropriate for those colder days. I absolutely love it. I think it's so beautiful. It still puts a mood, okay? It still makes me smile, but it's just like, evening time, I'm wearing this. Colder days, I'm wearing this. The fragrance that I have is from one of my favorite niche brands. I have just fallen in love with this house so much, and I want their entire lineup of fragrances. I find that this niche house has fragrances that are quite complex, but still so wearable. There's just the way that they do fragrances makes you want to wear them. It makes you understand them. They're not overly complex, but there's like this uniqueness to them. And I think that there is something in the lineup for everyone. This is none other than Xerjoff. I always butcher the name. Xerjoff. You guys correct me down below. This is Apollonia, and honestly, I had my eye on this fragrance because I heard it from Demi Rollins and also Curly Scents. Heard them talk about it. Actually, Curly Scents said this was like on top right there when she first sampled this fragrance, her and her boyfriend, and instantly I really wanted to try this fragrance. This was gifted to me from Twisted Lily, so thank you so much to my Twisted Lily family. I talk about them all the time because they're so great, and you can use my code to get a sample or get a full-size bottle. Any fragrance on Twisted Lily, you can use my code all year round, Karina10, for 10% off. I'll link it down below. I think every scent that I have acquired from them I've loved. Honestly, my collection is not humongous, but everything that I've tried, I really love. And this Apollonia it's different. I don't think that this is a safe blind buy. I think you have to try it for yourself because it's very different. It's very unique in my opinion. So let me just say that the bottle, I'm gonna give you guys a close up, okay? Look at this bottle. Oh, I love this bottle. It's absolutely beautiful. So Apollonia is a fragrance that is very white floral, iris, musky, and powdery to me. Oh yeah. It is a musk scent for sure. If you love musk fragrances, this is the one that you want to try out. At least get yourself a sample. It is very clean, fresh, a little citrusy also, and slightly powdery, but not overly powdery on my skin at all, which I'm so happy about. But it's just a very elegant, wearable fragrance. It's super gentle, but it smells expensive. It's a musky scent. Think of like Narciso Rodriguez. He's musky fragrances. I think the one in the white bottle, but a little bit more elevated. And this one has great performance for a musky fragrance. It really does last so well on me and projects really beautifully. And it's just easy going. This could be a signature scent for sure because it's not like you're trying too hard, but you're put together and you smell great. That's what this one is. You just smell so good. You cannot deny that you smell good. You smell clean. You took a shower, you washed your hair, you put your body lotion on and a nice outfit, and that's what this smells like. It smells fresh, light, airy. It's so pleasant to smell this fragrance. It's not overly complex at all, but it is different. So that's why I say get a sample before you go ahead and get yourself a full-size bottle. But if you are obsessed with musk, then you're probably going to love this one. Now, some people find it animalic, and when I go on Fragrantica, it does have a category of animalic, and honestly, on my skin, I don't find it really that animalic. Like, really, I don't. I'm not getting like a dirty vibe from this one. I'm getting more of a clean, white musk vibe. So that is what I think of this fragrance. I think it's very well blended, super smooth and light and airy and completely unisex. This is for the musk lovers for sure. Like, if you love musk, they created this one for you. It's not a fragrance that I wear all the time. I'll be honest, I'm not like obsessed with musk currently, but I do find myself grabbing musk scents more in the summertime, and also going to spring too. Spring, summer, I grab musks more than I do for the colder months, so maybe that's why I'm not gravitating towards it as much. I do think that because the scent is not overly complex, you can definitely layer this fragrance with other maybe floral scents to just give it a little bit more pizzazz, but I'm so happy I have it in my collection. Now let's turn our heads to vanilla once again, and this fragrance actually really surprised me. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do a dedicated video to this brand because I have all of the samples, and wow, like there are so many good fragrances in this brand. This is Bohoboco Vanilla Black Pepper. Love the bottle. I love the simplicity of it, but it has this velvet top. I'll give you guys a bit of a close-up actually. How stunning is that? Like, this velvet top is so sexy. The bottle is very simple, minimalistic, clean lines. Love. Now, this is a unique vanilla. If you want to find unique vanilla, think of like Eau d'Oeil from Diptyque or Angelique Noir from Guerlain. Unique vanilla scents, not just, oh my god, it's gourmand, sugar sweet vanilla. Unique, elevated, niche-like. Definitely get yourself a sample of this one, or just get the whole bottle. I don't know, but I am so glad that I discovered this scent. I love the smell of this one. Okay, let me just spray it, and it has really amazing performance. Honestly, all of the scents that I tried from this brand have amazing performance. They just smell so unique. Like, there's literally something there for everyone. You'll find woody scents, salty scents, aquatic scents, vanilla, jasmine. Oh my god, like, I need to do a video on this brand. It opens up citrusy and green, okay? And then you get that vanilla note in here. It's a little powdery also, and slightly smoky. It's like a roller coaster of a ride. This is not linear whatsoever, and I do find this slightly animalic, slightly. It dries down a little bit warmer, but that green touch still remains in the fragrance, and I am just like blown away by this fragrance. You know, now that I'm smelling it, it reminds me slightly of Vanille 44. So if you sample this and you really like it, give this one a try. Give this one a try. Okay, now that I have them side by side, slightly reminds me, but this one has that green element that I'm not getting as much as in Vanille. Vanille 44 is more like a tea. This one has a bit of a sharper green tone, to my nose at least, and I get floral tones. I know there's rose and heliotrope in here, I believe, and it's just a fluffy cloud-like vanilla scent with touches of greenness, and it's like a wet vanilla fragrance. It's not sweet, like it's sweet, but it's like soft sweet. It's not heavy, it's not cloying, it's not sugar sweet whatsoever. It's quite elegant, it's fresh. You can wear this during the day, during the evening. I feel like it would work all year round. I believe I've talked about this on my channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and include it in my fragrances that I've picked up recently, and that is Perfumes de Marley Valaya. This is such a beautiful bottle. I love this frosted bottle. Just its elegance and it's beautiful. And what you see how you see this frosted bottle, very feminine and gentle and ladylike. That's exactly what you're gonna get in this fragrance. This fragrance smells clean, musky, powdery, citrusy tones in here for sure. It's very aldehyde-like. It's very fresh. Like, think of like going outside, there's a bit of a breeze, the clouds are just, they're gone. It's just blue skies. That's what you think of this fragrance. Maybe just a touch of clouds, but very light, transparent clouds. And the sky is just bright, bright blue. It's a beautiful day. It is not hot. There's a bit of a breeze. Maybe you're by the water. Oh, it smells so inviting and so gentle. Like, you think of like waves, you think of like the blue sky. It's just so fresh. And if you like very fresh aldehyde-like fragrances, this is the one for you. You definitely get a lot of citrusy tones in this fragrance throughout the entire wear, to be honest, but especially in the opening, you're gonna get a lot of citrusy tones in here. But there's also like nuances of other fruits like peach in here, okay? There is beautiful floral tones in here. It's just beautiful. There's lily of the valley, there's orange blossom in here. The dry down is musky. It's a little woody, a touch of creamy woodiness for me in the dry down, but overall it's just a very beautiful scent. Like, when you think of the word beautiful and feminine together, I get this one. I get this one. For those of you that like a very almost like minimalistic fragrance, you are going to really enjoy this fragrance. It's one that I had on my wish list for a very long time. Like, I'm talking a couple of years now. I actually had the Parfum version on my list, but I did get the Essence version of this fragrance, and the bottle has been completely redone. Okay, there was a makeover to this collection, and I am talking about Roja Parfums. This is 51, and this is the Essence. They redid their bottles to this one. Instead of like that purple dark tone, they went with this very beautiful light bottle. It's completely see-through on my end, and you get this yellow juice, and the gems are also yellow. I think that it is beautiful. It's very minimalistic, very timeless compared to like the darker bottle. I think more people are really going to enjoy this super clean, minimalistic kind of bottle. Now let's go ahead and talk about this scent, because I had a sample of this fragrance and I was dying to get this in my collection. Huge thank you to the brand for reaching out and sending me this bottle. I'm gonna be completely honest, this was gifted to me, but this doesn't change my opinion. Again, I had this sample and I wrote this on my wish list, so I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. Man, there are fragrances that are simply luxurious, and this one is that. It just smells luxurious. It's blended so well, so well. And honestly, this one smells way better on the skin than on paper. I'm gonna be completely honest. On my skin, it's just better, okay? It just meshes with my skin and it's beautiful. This is for my white floral lovers, okay? Not just white florals. There's definitely a little bit more complexity to this fragrance. I'm actually going to spray it on my skin because I can interpret it a lot better on the skin, and I love the atomizers of this bottle. I'm just gonna give you guys a close-up because it's just so smooth. Watch this. Oh, that mist does something to me. So yeah, oh, on the skin, it's so much better. It's citrusy in the opening. You're gonna get some bergamot in here. Oh yeah, forget the paper. Let's go to the skin. You're gonna get some bergamot in here, and then, you know, classic Roja Parfums. They are bombarded with so many different notes. What I get from my nose is definitely some ylang ylang. I get the white florals, like I'm talking gorgeous, luscious white florals. There's definitely jasmine that shouts at me, but like clean and modern. It's not like dirty or skanky, I want to say, because sometimes it does that. I am getting a bit of rose in here too, and ultimately the dry down, I get this like slightly powdery white floral, sweet, warm scent. Oh, it's so good. I don't pinpoint every single note in the dry down. I can't, like, my brain can't pick up every single note, but what I know is that this smells very luxurious, very enveloping, very addictive, and simply elegant. This bottle, the scent, elegant. Okay, this is like very date night worthy. This is, you're going to a chic little steakhouse, you're going to a jazz club, you're going to a formal event. That's what this is for. Even as a bride, I think you can pull this one off 100%. It's very chic. We are talking about guidance from Amouage. First of all, the bottle alone will make you want to get this fragrance. I'm not even gonna lie. Just the bottle alone was going to make you want to get this fragrance before you even smell it. This is so beautiful. The color selection, Amouage, what did you do? What did you do? Guidance. Okay, let's talk about guidance. I've had it for a while. I have worn it a lot of times, outside of the house, inside of the house, to events, for brunch. I've worn it. First off, the quality of this fragrance is top tier. The quality is incredible, and you can't expect less with Amouage. They know how to do quality fragrances. This is long lasting, extremely long lasting. It has a really big scent bubble, and the sillage is pretty incredible. Like, people will smell you 100%. Like, I've had this fragrance on outside and a gush of wind blow, and people that were a little bit far away asking me, coming close to me and asking what I was wearing, and it was this fragrance. It has a beautiful projection, beautiful sillage, longevity. This is definitely a beast mode fragrance. But I will say, even though it's beast mode in terms of its lasting ability, it's the most gentle beast mode fragrance. It's not overwhelming. It's not overbearing. It's like very beast mode, but done in the most beautiful, soft, angelic way. That's the only way I can describe it. Now the scent. This is a complex fragrance. This is a scent that I would say sample, sample, sample before you pick it up. There are so many reviews out there and so many different opinions of this fragrance, whether it's positive or negative. All of the reviews are kind of all over the place. So everyone is interpreting this fragrance very differently on themselves, which makes it very unique, right? And so I definitely recommend you guys getting a sample before you purchase it, because this is a love or a hate kind of situation with guidance. It's feminine. It's definitely floral. Like, you will get floral aspects of this fragrance. It's like a mix of a bouquet of flowers. I definitely pick up on rose in this fragrance, but again, it's like a mix of various floral tones in this fragrance. It's powdery on my skin, slightly powdery, but airy at the same time and fresh, and then it dries down to slightly more of like this woody tone. The powderiness on my skin can become a little heavy sometimes, and other times it's not. Really weird. I like to wear this fragrance when it's cold. I've worn it when it's slightly warmer and it was I like it, and I wore it when it was cold and I loved it. So for me, this is more of a fall and winter scent, 100%. It just blends better with my skin, and it just smells, it comes alive when it's cold outside. It really does. And I get more of the floral aspects to this fragrance in the colder months. And it's just so shocking for it to be such a like airy cloud-like fragrance. The way that this projects is crazy to me. It is. And there's so many notes in here. Honestly, I can't pick up all of them. You definitely will get vanilla in here. It does have like a sweet aspect, but for me, it's mainly the floral tones, powderiness, this fluffiness of a cloud. Definitely very, very feminine. I don't find this fragrance sexy. I know a lot of people say this is very sexy and alluring. To me, this is more like a comforting scent, to be honest with you guys. It's more like a hug. I don't wear this and I'm like, ooh, I'm in the mood. I really don't. I wear this and I have a chunky sweater with maybe a satin skirt or leather pants, and it's just all wrapped around me. The scent is all over my sweater and I can smell it, and it's cold outside and it's cozy and it just like envelops me into this warm bubble. That's how I describe Amouage's guidance. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. This is going to be part 1 of my haul. These were all the niche fragrances that I have acquired. I know I'm missing a few, so maybe I'll do a part 3. And then on my next video, I'm going to talk about all of my designer fragrances that I have added to my collection. There's a lot of them, honey. There's a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see something new and cool today. I hope this video was super helpful. Everything will be listed down below, as well as any coupon codes or discount codes, and I do appreciate when you guys use my links because it does help me out a lot. It keeps this channel alive. I do earn a small commission, so thank you in advance. As always, I'm so grateful for you guys and this channel. If you're new, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will chat with you guys in the comments section. Bye.